What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Rat251 here. Yeah, as you can see here on World of Warcraft. Yes, I do play this game. A lot of people forget about that. Well, this is actually one of the things that's been taking up a lot of my time because I really want to get a mount, the Brutosaur mount, okay? However, I was just going to wait, you know, just take my time, you know, just slowly build up my money, you know, and eventually buy it one day. Blizzard kind of threw a wrench in that when they said that at the end of this expansion, when Shadowlands hits, they are just going to throw away that mount. And on occasion, you might be able to find it on the black market auction house. Meaning that I, personally, will probably never, ever be able to buy it after that, because even though it will go for $5 million on the auction house, probably, I think it won't start that high, but it'll go up. But there's like so many people linked into the server and shit like that who have way more money that they're just going to, I'll never be able to buy it. I'll just never be able to do it. I'll never get it. So I've been accumulating money like crazy on all my characters here. Not all of them, just like up to here. You know, so 13 max level characters. All been working on accumulating money, and I'll show you guys how I've been doing that, and that's actually been thanks to Blizzard that I'm able to get so much money. So I have a lot of money right now, but right now I'm gonna be dumping a lot of this money into this my main character here, Shigure. So I'm gonna dump all the money that these guys got. Well, not all of it. Each one's gonna keep about 10,000 gold for repairs and other shit. So that way I can tally up and see how much money I have. All right. So we'll start with Uguay. Just FYI, I don't take silver or copper into account. It's just gold, alright? Silver and copper, it's like, it'll stay wherever. Burp. Come on, load, bitch. I don't know what Blizzard's been doing lately. For some reason, whenever I try to load into my monk, it takes forever to load into him. I don't know why. It's only that specific character. My Pandaren monk. It takes forever to load. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you see everything loading in piece by piece. And this is on a solid state drive. Can you believe that? Alright, so this is actually how I've been making money. I've been using these. I've been using the... Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm using these reputation missions and stuff like that so that I can fill up these. You see I got one filled here for the 7th Legion. And as you can see, each one of these builds up. And that's the reason why I'm able to do it is, well, as you can see, I still got the Wii power-up from Darkmoon Fair that just ended last week. Or you guys are watching this actually the week before last. Yeah. So, and then, let's see, where is it? Yeah, Impressive Influence. Reputation gains from in the Broken Isles, Argus, Kultiras, Zandalar, and Najajar are increased by 100%. So it's double the reputation. So all of these things that you see here are doubled. You know, so instead of being 125, this is going to be 250. Instead of 375, that's going to be 750. All right, you know, that's going to 350, 700. So all right here, you got over 1,000 reputation just from these that I got, and these will be done before too long. I'll probably log in later with these guys to collect them and then send them on more missions, because new missions will be popping up on this table. As you can see, there aren't any right now, and these have a low success rate, so I'm not even bothering. All right, so yeah, I'm going to show you why collecting these chests is so great. You know, because I've got this one already. I've got 5 of them. I'm recording this on last Wednesday, and I've already got 5 of these things, and I didn't even play the game at all on Monday.
Our cause is just.
Okay, supplies from the 7th Legion. Boom. Okay, so you get an artifact power, and you get this little chest. As you can see, my bags are filled with garbage. All this extra gear that I keep collecting, I just keep forgetting to trash it. And this is what you get. 4,000 gold, 500 war resources, and these things. But, yeah, the war resources are really helpful, but it's really the gold you want. I mean, look how much gold he's accumulated right here. I mean, I've already actually accumulated enough gold. I already bought enough WoW tokens to buy the next expansion, to buy Shadowlands using in-game gold. I actually did the math, and at 5 million gold, the Brutosaur mount, if you were to buy that using WoW tokens, given the cost of WoW tokens right now is like about 100,000 gold or something, I think. Just one second. Let me see. Yeah, it's about 100,000 gold. If you were to buy that using money at 20 bucks a pop for a WoW token, if you were to buy it with real world money, it would cost you $1,000. Holy shit, I ain't paying that. But anyway, so let's send this. Let's see, I have 277, so let's send 267, okay? 267. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 267,000 gold. And I'm sending it to Shigure. Okay, that leaves me about 10,000 gold. And let's see, moving on to the next character. Oh, I can get my full followers here. As you can see, I've got because I get the 500 war resources, I get tons of war resources, so I never run out on any of my characters. Okay, Krampus. See, and Oogway even got to send that extra 4,000 gold. Those chests you get average about 4,000 gold. I've seen them go as low as 3,500 gold, but I also see them go as high as 5,500 gold. So, yeah, that's a big difference. But they average about 4,000 gold. So, yeah, I usually get, like, because of the new reputation bonus, I get, like, somewhere between 30 and 40 of those things every week. That's a lot of gold. Let's just cash that in right there. Okay. Okay, do I have any ones to cash in? No, I don't. Okay, so let's just head over to the mailbox. Okay, how much money does he have? 324,000 gold. So let's see, 314,000 gold. 314, 1, 2, 3. 314,000 gold. That'll leave him with about 10,000 gold. Damn. Okay. And Shigure ain't got like a little amount of gold either. See right there, just from these three characters, that's probably over 1 million gold right now. Just from these three characters. And I still have 10 more to empty out. I think some of them are just barely over 100,000 though. Just a couple of them are though. That's because they're newer characters, you know, like my Mecha Gnome or my Kultiran Human. You know, they don't have a lot of gold. These guys have all been around for much longer. I mean, Oogway is actually my oldest character. He was the very first character I ever made. And that's actually what got me into the game when I saw that they had the Pandaren monks. Because I've always loved monk characters in RPGs. I've always thought they were awesome. And then the Pandaren monk, I just thought, oh my god, this is perfect. I have to. And then they had a big time sale on Mists of Pandaria. So I was actually able to get the game. So that turned out pretty well. Let's see, does he have any to cash in? He does not. But he'll be getting pretty close, you can see. Hey, there you go. Champions of Azeroth. See? Because these are what you want to do. These ones here, though, the Alliance War Effort, you're only supposed to do these like using quests on the opposite faction's island. However, you can also use them get them through the invasions you got right here. And as you can see, Vol'dun's going to be coming up today. It's Wednesday at 5 p.m. So I can go there, even though it's on the other continent. I normally prefer to do them when they're on my continent. You know, like in this situation, it's Kulturas. But it's hard to find them when they come out. Like you can see Drusfar tomorrow, 12 p.m. You know, I'll probably be busy before that's even over. You know, Saturday, 2 a.m. Stormstone Valley, 4 p.m. That's a good one. Drusfar, 6 a.m. You know, that's way too damn early. I have shit to do in the morning. Okay, let's see if he's got anything to turn in. Oh, wow, he does. Order of Embers and the Storm's Wake. So let's go. That's 2 of them right there. I've already gotten 6 for this week. So these 2 will make 8. I normally do like to take the bus to get around here, because everything's so far away. The bus is actually a little bit faster than flying yourself, even though it takes you on these stupid... It would be faster even if Blizzard didn't have it take you on these stupid roundabout flight paths. I mean, dude, if I wanted a damn tour, I would fly around on my own. You know, when I want to go somewhere, I want to go somewhere, all right? I don't want a damn tour of the area. One thing I do like they put in is they put in... Normally, whenever you put in a destination, you had to go to that destination no matter what. But Blizzard put in this that lets you stop at the next way station on your route. So that was actually a little bit helpful. See, how much has he got? 190,000. See, he ain't got much either. He doesn't even have 200,000 gold yet. See, look at that. You go around. See, they couldn't just take me to the damn building. No, I came from over here, like straight over here, and it takes me on this big ass, long ass fucking tour. We got to go around this building and around and around and around. Dude, seriously, just land the goddamn thing.
We must overcome this peril.
There we go. There we go. So see, yeah, see, this one's pretty low, 36, but I still count them as 4,000 because well, it builds up. It builds up. So this is actually a little bit faster because of the way it takes you. I think the bus actually flies a little bit faster than a standard mount, and mine goes at 310%. And I also, like, whenever, just before the Darkmoon Fair ends, every time, the night before, like, it ends on Saturday night at midnight, I always take all my characters to Darkmoon Fair to go for the carousel, and, you know, to max out their Wii, so that I can milk it for at least a few more days afterwards, you know, because the timer doesn't run out when you're not logged into that character, so, which is great, thank God. So, I always milk it and stuff like that, but then, for some reason, these are always the time when the Horde is out, because this buff doesn't last through death. So this is when the Horde decides to come out and be assholes. And I'm always getting hunted by Horde. It's a real pain in the ass. That's one of the things that's hard about the invasions, is the Horde always picks two... Just about every invasion, the Horde picks two of the invasion quests to camp. And they camp them in huge numbers. And they just basically gank anyone who's trying to just complete the quest, just to get some reputation, get some resources and shit like that, you know? And then they're like, well, just turn off war mode. Yeah, but then you get less of everything. You get weaker gear, you get less gold, you get less reputation. I mean, it's just shitty. Let's see, what does it give you? What is it? Where's the PvP thing here? Should be here. Yeah, artifact power, war resources, and gold rewards from World Quest. Also experience. Those are all reduced when you turn off war mode, and that's so shitty. I mean, Nomergan used to be a nice, fun, friendly PvE server. You know, people would just quest, have fun. On occasion, people would get together. You know, like against the Horde, people would turn on their PvP. You know, and then people would see, oh wow, there's a fight going on. I'll just turn on my PvP where I am, and I'll just jump into the fight. And we'll have some fighting, and then we'll have some fun. You know, and then everybody would just split up and go the race, turn off their PvP. You know, wait for the 5-minute timer to run out, and that was it. But now you got to go all the way to the capital cities to turn your PvE on and off, and so then you gotta dedicate yourself to that shit, which is a pain in the Yeah, I'm not doing this. I don't need to do any of the world quests here.
We will need able-bodied soldiers to wield them.
Okay, let's see how much we get out of this one. Ooh, that one's over 4,000. Alright, so sending this mail to Shigure 2. So let's say it's 188,000 gold. Okay. 88, 1, 2, 3. And send that. There we go. And I'll just hearth back home because I don't want to go through the long-ass flight. But now you really have to dedicate yourself to PvP. And on top of that, Blizzard decided to link the realms. So Nomergan, they decided to link us up to a bunch of PvP Horde-dominated servers. So every time there's a PvP fight, the Horde players in our server always welcome in a shitload of PvPers from like ones like Area 52, which, as I understand, was a PvP server, and it was also Horde dominated. So they apparently thought that was a good idea to link us up to a bunch of Horde dominated servers. So whenever there's like a PvP situation, the Horde come out in massive numbers. Though, of course, when the Alliance show up in equal numbers, the Horde usually wind up getting driven off and they run away. But the Alliance in our server has like no... They have like no attention span. They always just... They'll stay around for a little bit and then they all leave. Or they'll stay around till they finish the quest, the world quest that's there, and then they'll leave. And then the Horde just comes back in even greater numbers. I mean, it was a real pain in the ass when the expansion started, because they had the Horde and the Alliance had to cash in their Tortolan quests in the same place when people were trying to build up that reputation. So the Horde just swarmed that one spot, which is on the Alliance continent, but it's like the furthest point away from the Alliance capital city on this continent. And they would just camp there. There'd be like 30 of them there. They would sit there killing anyone who tried to cash in the Tortolan quests. It sucked. Okay, let's see if he has anything to turn in. No, he does not. How much money has he got? 211. Okay. So he'll be contributing a little bit more than 200k. 201. Oop. Yeah, I got a druid here. I actually like how the Kultiran druids look, how their forms look. This is actually pretty badass. You know? And the cat form. Bear form. I just wish we got something a little bit different for the, I just wish we'd gotten something different for the, Moonkin form. You know? Because it looks just like any other Moonkin. You know, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of lazy. See right here, this character... See, she doesn't have a lot of exalted reputations. She only recently got this one. So, she's not, really producing any gold yet. But she has gold from the last expansion, see? Ah. Figure. Okay, now I'm paying attention. 261, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so just one more character to go. Hopefully my gold hasn't been flying around all over the ether. I wasn't paying attention to who I was sending the gold to. Alma. The name means soul. Seemed like a good name for a void elf. Dark shadow priest. Having a void elf as a priest, though, just doesn't make any sense. You know, they shouldn't use the light. They're literally creatures of the void. Oh, excuse me. What's he got? Oh, see, this one's barely got over 100,000, so that's like 95k gold. Okay. 95,000 gold. Okay, now then. So everybody kept 10,000 gold just for miscellaneous stuff. Now all the way up to Shigure, my rogue. She's currently my highest eye level character because she can actually go around in stealth. So she didn't really have to worry about getting ganked by hordes all the time. I really had a hard time with all my other characters. At least at the beginning. Now, towards the end of the expansion, you know, when people are pretty much, you know, especially horde players are kind of like petering out, doing other things, you know, it was a lot safer. But at the beginning of the expansion, it was a fucking nightmare to do anything if you didn't have a character that had stealth. Beardy, Uwe, Krampus. Let's see, Alma, Great Urza, Dr. Nefarious, Wreck-It Ralph, Napa the Level, Extra Thick, Gobber. Oh, she doesn't have this either. Oogway, Krampus, Gobber, Weregar, extra thick. Okay, I think that's everybody. Let's open them all. And see what the total is. Alright. So, shit, I'm not even halfway there. 2,417,000 gold. Still got a long way to go, people. Normally I recycle this shit for the materials, but considering how the expansion's over, I think I'm just going to take all the armor that these guys have all accumulated. I think I'm just going to dump it, turn it into raw gold. You know, a lot of these materials I don't even use, so I think I should just dump it. What do you guys think? Anyway, put that in the comments. Let me know what I should do with it. So I'm about halfway there. I was hoping I was a lot closer. But, let's see. Let me see. Anybody else? I know Beardy accidentally sent it to Dr. Nefarious. Yeah, I chose the name Dr. Nefarious because the boss at the end of Mechagon is literally voiced by the same guy who voices Dr. Nefarious. He has the same rhetoric and everything. It's amazing. I love it. Krampus, Beardy, Gobber, Weregar. They all sent it. Wait a second, where did she send it? Now I gotta find out where all the money went. See, this is what I want to get, is this thing. But I need 5 million gold to do it. Oh, she sent it to Gobber. She sent it to Gobber, so I do have more money than that. Okay, let's open this up. Here we go. 2,762,000 gold. All right. I'm getting real close there. I just got a little bit more than 2 million to go. And at the money that I'm making now, thanks to this whole reputation thing, I'm bringing in something like, you know, what is that? 30 or 40, let's see, 4,000 gold, multiply 40,000. Multiply, let's just average out to 3, that's 120,000 gold. Multiply that by 4, and you've got 480,000, about 480,000 gold a month I make. So at 2 million gold, you know, and that's just from the reputations. That's not counting other things that I do to make gold, which would be like, you know, so doing these things, you know, worth a few hundred gold a piece. But if you do them with a whole bunch of characters, you know, you're looking at like that. This thing's only worth like 100 and something thousand gold. But if I do with all my characters, I'm looking at over 1,000 gold. You know, that's not a lot, but it helps. Also, Shiguri does something every week where I go to Legion Dalaran, and she turns in a quest that gets her like 100, that gets her like 1,200 gold every week. You know, she gets one of those every week. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, it's already building that money back up. Damn, that's a lot of gold. So I'm looking at about 4 months worth of work. I don't think Shadowlands is going to come out that soon, but hey, I'm on the Nomergan server. Anybody who watches on the, you want to send money to Shigure, you know, feel free. Feel free to donate to the Brutosaur Fund for Wrath 2501, and we'll see. I'll see what I can build up there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, just to see how it is. Maybe you got some gold making tips. Maybe this will help you casually make some extra gold. Of course, this will definitely be plenty of gold, and I do have another method of making gold even in the next expansion. So it's not like when this goes away, because it'll probably go away in the next expansion, you know, because I'll definitely lose the buff and shit. So I'll definitely lose. I don't want my Wii weed to run out. But I'll definitely lose the buff at the very least, so his thing won't be anywhere near as lucrative as it was before. But I do have another method of making gold that's not as good as this one, but it's still pretty decent. It's just running some old raids and stuff like that for the raw gold. And it actually comes out to quite a bit of gold per character. And I have to do it at least once a week for each character. And that comes out quite a bit. It's just time consuming. I just wish, like back in Legion, I only had to log in. I logged in twice a day for about 15 minutes on all my characters. I only had 10 characters at the time. I logged in on all my characters, did their missions and shit on the mission table for the class order halls, and I was bringing in like 40 grand, 40 to 45 grand every day. That was across all 10 characters, but still, that was like 40, 45 grand every day. You know, multiply that by 30, see what you get. Anyway, and I also used that method to get myself, I was getting so much gold, I got a whole year's worth of WoW time just through WoW tokens, and I bought Battle for Azeroth without having to pay a single dime out of my pocket. So, you know, it's helpful. And it's just this expansion, they didn't give us any good ways to make gold like they did in the last two. So that sucks. And they nerfed those two. Those two methods of making gold back in the old expansions are completely gone because they got rid of those mission tables that brought you gold. So that sucks. Also, the mission tables here also give you lots of bits of gold. No, usually not more than a little bit over 200 gold. So that sucks. I was hoping they start bringing them out where they'd be over 1,000 gold like they did in Legion. In Legion, they started off really low, but then they went up to they were providing like about 1,000 to 2,000 gold a pop. That's how I was making so much money across all my characters, because I'd get like 3 or 4 missions all the time, and I would log in twice a day. So new missions would come up. I log in the morning and then log in the evening before I went to bed, because to check out the new missions, so that would pop up every few hours. But now making gold is a lot harder for me. And like I said, the auction house shit that they say is, oh, it makes me 100,000 gold in such a short amount of time. Yeah, it does. Me, it doesn't. Nobody buys anything on my server. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry about the rants and stuff. It's just so many things. I do like this game, but there's so much about it that pisses me off. And it's like Blizzard just ruins the game for a lot of people. Anyway, and I'm not even talking about the gold thing. There's like other things that irritate me, and that just makes other smaller things like the gold thing makes it even worse. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content, and bye-bye.